guys, welcome to part 3 on the Honda TRX450r. As you guys know, picked this thing up for $2,300. It looked rough when I got it. It's looking a little bit better now. One thing I do want to work on is the tank. You can see that the tank is all crappy. I don't know if we can buy graphics and that will cover that, but I'd like to peel some of that paint back and maybe either repaint it or try to finish the plastic a different way. But that's one thing that's just standing out that doesn't look good. But last video we cleaned up the motor and the pipe. We used some tin foil on the pipe and then some WD-40 to seal it, and it seems to be working. Isn't rusting yet. And then the motor, we have a little bit more work to do. It's a little bit black right here, but not too bad. We used a toothbrush and then degreaser, engine degreaser, and just scrubbed for probably an hour. The other side looks really good though. The other side's pretty clean compared to what it was. And then we touched up the frame. You can see no more rust in the frame. I do want to get some metal paint for these. It's like a metallic gray paint because these are pretty rusty, but that's not too big of a deal. The swing arm looks pretty decent, and everything else is pretty decent on the quad. It is missing the hot start cable that goes down to the carburetor, and I believe this is the wrong gadget for the quad. 2004 models did not come with a neutral switch, and this one has a neutral switch, but it did come with the temperature gauge, which I hooked up, so we should be good there. And yeah, so today we're gonna be taking it for a ride. This is gonna be a ride video. Trail riding it, testing it out, seeing how I like it compared to the 400EX. Haven't really taken it for a proper ride yet, so today's the day we do that. Pretty nice day out, nice and dry, so it should be a pretty fun ride video. And I'm thinking towards the end of the video we might do a top speed run on it if I'm feeling like it today. It is pretty sketchy to go 80 miles an hour on a quad, but everything's straight on it, doesn't have wheel wobble, so it shouldn't be too bad. But we'll see. I'll make up my mind at the end of the video. And then we'll maybe try to do some wheelies and stuff like that. This quad is going to take a lot of getting used to compared to the 400EX. The 400EX is positioned so you're kind of sitting back on it already, and it's like really light on the top end, so it pops right up, like you don't even have to try. This one, you're kind of facing towards the handlebars, so you're kind of like, it's more of like a race quad, so more for like jumping, like dirt bikes and stuff. So yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. So it looks like one thing we want to put on before the trail ride, because it's gonna be pretty bumpy, is the case saver. It looks like this one didn't have one, so we're going to rob the one off the 400EX for right now. I'm gonna have to order one up and then put that on for right now. Yeah, because that would really suck to have the chain come off and hit the case and then crack a huge hole in the case. That would really suck. All right, we got the case saver off here. It looks like it's going to, let's see, is it going to work? It's going to be very close. Oh, come on. Oh, so close. Look at that. It would just need to be a little bit down more. Yeah, it's too big. Crap. Well, we're gonna have to risk it, I guess. That kind of sucks. Let's see. Let's make sure the chain's good. All right, that's good. It shouldn't come off. Bummer. All right. Well, let's send her. I guess we'll have to risk getting a hole in the case for it, but one nice thing about this quad is that it starts up usually right away. 3 to 4 kicks, you know, with the choke on, it starts right up every time. So it has been pretty reliable that way. I've owned like the Quadzilla, which just took forever to start and killed your leg. This one's not bad to kick over. Alright, let's see how many kicks today. one big kick today. Man, that's pretty good. We got gas in the tank. I think we're all set to go. I'm just a little bit worried about that chain falling off and breaking the case, but yeah, we're gonna take the risk today. All right, turn it on. Doesn't need choke. This beast is already warmed up, so should start first kick. I mean, even though it did cold today too, so we'll see. Oh, come on. Alright, we're all set to go. Alright, so we're gonna go this way first, try and make our way back through there, come back around, then go that way, go do some trail riding. I think that's the plan. So as I mentioned last video, suspension on this thing is just like 1,000 times better than the 400EX. Doesn't rattle your body completely. Woo! Man, this thing is wild. This thing is fast. But one complaint I do have, the handlebars feel really tiny. They feel like they're really not far enough apart. And it feels like you're leaning really far forward. This is where I almost hit the deer last time. Gotta be careful in here. Don't want to die. Woo! Bumpy in here. Yeah, so far suspension feels good, tires grab good. Throttle The riding position just kind of is uncomfortable, not gonna lie. It's like really far forward, like you're leaning really far forward. I don't know if it's the bars or what's causing that, but it's not the most comfortable thing to ride. Compared to the 400EX, it isn't. And it does not pop up like the 400EX either. That is for sure. What's going on over here? A little muddy. My leg is burning right now. The hairs are gonna be gone. Woo. I think it's wet back here. We'll have to see. So far, so good. Oh yeah, baby. Oh. Alright, most uncomfortable riding position ever. My hands are killing. Okay, take a quick look at these handlebars and tell me if they're the wrong ones for this thing. Because it is just uncomfortable. I don't know what the heck it is. My hands are killing. I don't know if it's like the thumb throttle is too far out or what's going on. Oh, look at that big glob of mud. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just really uncomfortable. I miss the 400EX, to be honest. I gotta get this thing more comfortable. Holy cow. Feels like I have arthritis in my hands. Otherwise, it's really, really powerful. Really fast, really peppy. It's a great quad. It's just really uncomfortable to ride. I'm not used to that riding position. Leave a comment down below. Is it supposed to be this uncomfortable? Because it's almost impossible to handle. It feels like I'm going to get whipped off of it at every second. So, anyway, let's check out the woods here. It'd be fun to take it through here, but I don't know. We might get stuck in there. Yeah, that's not cleared out enough. It's looking pretty though. Looking pretty fly. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. Another complaint I have about it is that your leg just feels like it's going to burn off. Probably within 15 minutes of riding it. Alright, let's continue our journey. See what else we can find. Oh, mosquitoes are getting me. Take her nice and easy through here. There's a bunch of deer that always pop out. Super sketch. Whoa. What the heck was that? Something popped up and hit me. First I thought it was a chain. Oh, which way do I go? Through the little woods? Jeez, this thing just has so much power. Definitely hard to do wheelies on this thing, no doubt about that. Nice patch of grass. Not gonna slip on that. All right, guys, just got back from the ride on the 450r. Thing is an absolute animal. I don't know how people race these things. They're so hard to handle. It's just like you're on a wild boar going for a ride. Just has so much power. But I'm gonna be honest, I like the 400EX better. Even though this one has more power, it's just a little too crazy, I think. it's hard to handle for me. And you know, it could be the handlebars. It could be that they're not the right kind for it, and it could be this thumb throttle that is sticking out really far. For me, at least, it's like, it just feels goofy. But yeah, it's a great machine. It runs great. Didn't have an issue on the whole ride. Grab's good. Tires are awesome. But I think I just like my 400EX better. I don't know. Write a comment down below. Which one do you guys like better? Do you prefer the 450, or do you guys like the 400? I think the 400 is a little more tame, a little bit more rider friendly. This one I think is strictly for racing. This one's like for jumping and racing and stuff like that. The 400EX seems more of like a woods quad, where you can really handle it easily, and it just feels more comfortable. This one I wouldn't want to be on for more than, you know, an hour. The 400 I could ride all day. But yeah, that's the review of it. Thing is crazy fast. Runs great. I'm happy with the purchase. I've never owned a 450R before. It was a new experience. But yeah, that's the review. Let's do a top speed test here quick. We'll grab the phone and see how fast this thing can go. All right, we got the speedometer all hooked up. I'm using the speedometer called DigiHUD on the Google Play Store. We'll attach that right to the quad here. We should be good. All right, we're all set to go. Hopefully I don't die, and hopefully the chain doesn't fly off during this top speed run. Wish me luck. I'm guessing 77, which is crazy fast. Just imagine going on a highway and going that fast in a quad. Yeah, so, and it could possibly go over that. The fastest I think I've gone in a quad was my black and red Banshee. I think I went 85 on that thing. So, we'll see. All right, time for the top speed test. I'm guessing 77 miles an hour. Write your prediction down below. That was 50 right there. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 48. 56. What did we hit? That was really sketchy. Alright, let this thing cool down. Okay, 71.8. That's all we hit. 71.8. It's not crazy fast. I bet you the Honda 400 is faster. Yeah, my Banshee would eat it alive, I bet. Because the Banshees go around 75. So that would make sense if a Banshee can beat it. Alright guys, here we go. I'm not too impressed with that top speed, but, you know, it is a 4-stroke. A little bit slower than the 2-strokes. But they've got more low end torque, so kind of a trade-off. And usually you want low end torque. You're never going 70 miles an hour plus on these things. Oh, it's off. That doesn't help. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Baby. Yeah, we're tapped out there. Oh, we hit 72. We hit 72 point something. Alright, top speed test on the 2004 450r is done. I think on that last run we hit 72.18. You can see it right in that corner. Top speed 72.18 miles an hour. First gear was like 40 miles an hour, which was just insane. And then yeah, going through the gears, it just it's fast for a 4-stroke. I'm gonna look up some specs here quick and see what the top speed's supposed to be, but I'm guessing if we geared it differently, it'd go 80 pretty easily. All right, guys, a little bit of a closer look at the top speed. 72.18 is the max, and again, I'm using DigiHUD speedometer. All right, guys, it says top speed on a 2004 Honda TRX450r is 74 miles an hour, everything stock. So it definitely has potential to get up to 80 miles an hour, but you know, who rides at 80 miles an hour unless you're doing like drag races and stuff every week, which is really bad for the motor. So, I mean, it is what it is. If I probably would have held it a little bit longer without wind, it probably would have hit 74. So we're spot on. Yeah, I guess that's how fast a stock TRX450r goes. I never knew that. I thought they went like 85 plus. I guess you learn something new every day. But yeah, that's the Honda review for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We're waiting on the seat cover to come for the Honda 400EX right here. It's going to be in the mail, I think, tomorrow. So this thing's going to be looking fresh with the new seat cover on it. And then I've got the wheels and the tires coming. A subscriber actually is potentially selling me his. They're really nice actually. So all new rims, all new tires. More to come. We got a couple more parts coming for it, and that should wrap up the build on this thing. But it's definitely looking sweet. So stay tuned. Again, like I said, the race will be in the future between the 450 and the 400EX. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and until next time, we are out.